everyone and welcome to a CTF video. Yes, it is a CTF video, but it's a special one. So based off the title of this video, you can already tell it's a new ranking system that I'm going to do for this. I don't know what I'm going to call this video yet, but we'll figure out something. So in case you guys don't know, which I don't know how you couldn't know, but CTF on MCC has a leaderboard system. And how that leaderboard system works is kind of, it's not really balanced. Basically, to get to the top of the leaderboard, all you got to do is just play a lot. You don't even have to really do anything, just join a team, and if you join a good team, you're going to win and get a bunch of wins, and that's how you climb the leaderboard, is just straight up wins. So a lot of times, the people near the top of the leaderboard, they don't really have good stats. And I'm not directing this towards anyone because it happens to everybody. But there's just a lot of different variations to that kind of mess with the leaderboard systems. And there's someone on CTF who does a leaderboard system that is like a legit ranked system that takes the balance of all your stats and puts it into one percentage group, and that's how you get ranked. His name's Zero Nerve. He has his own ranking system, and I really like how that works. And I kind of thought I would do something kind of similar, except less technological, because I'm not good at math and I don't know how to run programs like that. So I'm doing my very own personalized ranking system. And I'm not including myself in this because I feel like if I put myself in this ranking system, everyone's going to be like, oh my god, you're just ranking yourself high up there because it's you. And I don't want to do that. I will say, no, I'm not going to say, because people always say I'm cocky anyways, so yeah, we're just not going to put that into equation, because apparently I'm really cocky and egotistical. So how this works is I'm going to be doing this monthly. At the end of each month, I'm going to take the top page of the monthly leaderboard. Only the first page, because once you get past that, then it's just kind of like, well, you may have good stats, but you haven't really played very much. So I'm only going to do the first page, which is the top 25 at the end of the month. And then I'm going to look at your game win percentage, which is the amount of times you win versus the amount of times you played, your KDR, and the amount of caps you have, but mostly your cap ratio. Oh, okay, I have people here. So basically, I went on creative and I said I built a little thingy because, I don't know, I just kind of felt like it and it seemed cool to me, and I don't know, I kind of spent a lot of time into it. And this is where I'm going to do the ranking things of it. So again, this isn't really weighted to a certain percentage, it's just what I thought was the best. And I have a reason for each of the ranking systems that I have. The higher up you are basically means the higher amount of game win percentage. Since winning is the most important thing in this leaderboard, on MCC especially, I took game win percentage the most effective, because one, you definitely try hard if you have a good game win percentage, because you refuse to lose, so you're gonna not truce with anybody. You're gonna defend really well, and you're likely gonna rush a lot too, because if you cap, obviously you're gonna win no matter what. So I took that into effect. The lower down you are, the less good your KDR is, but especially your game win percentage is lower. And your cap ratio. KDR was the least amount I put into perspective of all the statistics, because KDR doesn't really matter, but it is kind of important because it shows like how good you are at PvP, which kills do matter, because that takes into play if nobody caps. So anyways, before I get into the actual ranking, I'm just gonna show you around what I built here. So I built these banners, which, if you don't know, I built these exact same things before on my S&P series that I did. And I kind of made it like a map kind of like CTF. Like, this isn't I'm not a good builder, so please don't judge me. But I just kind of built like a nice little map type, like if this was a legit CTF map, like this is how it would kind of be. Like there's a bridge here, and then there's a middle area, and then there's always something in the middle of every map that kind of makes it like a fighting ground. And it kind of, this part reminds me of like Castle Wars and stuff. And then, I don't know, trees just looked nice, so I added trees. And then this is the middle ground. I don't know why I chose this block. It just, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not a good builder, but I really like this. I did not do this. Riley did this. She made... Don't ask me what they're doing. But she made this, and I kind of liked it because it's rainbowy and gay, and yeah. So I guess I can go ahead and start on the statistics of each month. So I really don't know what this is. Now, obviously, I'm going to go from 10 up to the first spot. So again, I just want to say, if you are upset with my ranking systems, this is my personal judgment on what I thought would be good. And you know, it's just I I took statistics into matter, so it's not like I totally ignored someone. I only took the statistics. Okay, I only took your name into effect if you were in the first page of the monthly leaderboard. So if you finish in the top 25 at the end of the month, the day I'm recording this is literally the last day in July. So if you weren't in the top 25, I didn't take you into effect, so I'm sorry. And I based it all on statistics. So, and I did every single person, so don't think I didn't do math here, because I did. Okay, so number 10 for the month. Oh, I hope this will fit. Is this gonna fit? I don't know. It is. Okay, I hope all of these will fit. Some of these may not fit. But the 10th person on the month is Statistical. He, she, I don't know who they are. But they had a 52 percentage of game, or I should probably say 52 game win percentage. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So that basically means they won a little over half of the games that they play, which is pretty good. Their KDR was not that good, though. It's not even a 1 KDR, so that means they have more deaths than they do kills. But I didn't really put that into effect for this person because they literally had the best cap ratio on the month, on the first page at least. And I thought that was just really good. So that's why I put them at 10th. But if their game win percentage was a little bit better, I would have rated them higher. So, yeah. Okay. And then 9th on the month is Oklahoma. Oh, wait, I spelled that wrong. Excuse me. Now, Oklahoma is actually ended up being first for the month of July on the actual MCC leaderboard. But he had a really, really bad game win percentage. Only a 49 game win percentage, which means he lost over half the games that he plays. His KDR was pretty good. He's a really good defender. So I gave him points on that. I almost didn't even rank him, actually, because his game win percentage wasn't good, and neither was his cap ratio. But his KDR is pretty good, considering he's a really good defender. And he's really good with a bow. Honestly, he's better than me at a bow sometimes. So that's why I put him there. And then Riley's Tigers. Scoochimooch. Okay. And then 8th on the month, I don't know how to say this IGN. Pierme, I think. I don't know. I put them at 8th because they have a pretty average game win percentage. Their KDR is not the greatest, but it's not negative either. But they have a really good cap ratio too. It's the second best cap ratio of the month. But again, Pure May has a better game win percentage and a much better KDR than Statistical did. Okay, and number 7th on the month is Unhot. She has a really good game win percentage. Not the best though, that's obviously why he's 7th, but it's pretty good, honestly. Am I typing? I want to type all these the same, and I don't think I am. Okay, there we go. Their KDR was pretty good, a 2.1. That's basically 2 kills per death, if you don't know how that works. And their cap ratio is meh, but it's a pretty good statistic, honestly, for the first page of the leaderboard. Okay, number 6 on the month is Zero Nerve. He has a pretty good game win percentage as well. I'm literally typing these wrong every single time. KDR is pretty good at a 2.3, and the cap ratio is an exact 25 percentage, so that's pretty good. I totally spelled his name wrong. I just realized I spelled it Zero Nerver. I'm so great at spelling. Let me just change that real quick. I don't really know how to respond correctly to that question. I mean, you know, some people on CTF just really have a problem with people who have friends. And, you know, my only logical reasoning for that is because they're upset they don't have anyone to play with either. I don't know if that's the case for him, so I'm not going to assume that. But to my general knowledge, I would say that he just doesn't like that I play with my friends and we're kind of decent at the game, and that bothers him. You know, some people on CTF just really don't like when you have a posse, which I can understand how it can be annoying, I guess, but like, it's not like we're purposely going on CTF to be annoying. We're just going on CTF to have a fun time, and if you don't like it, then don't play along, I guess. I just don't understand what's the point of people bringing other people down for having fun. You know, like, if someone's having fun and it's not personally hurting you, then why are you bothered? You know, like, why?
I said what I said.
Anyways, that's my response to that. Okay, where was I at? Okay, I was at okay. That was like a perfect little halftime show. So 5th for the month is VSCS, which is Cam, by the way. So I put him pretty high up on here because he has a really good game win percentage. His KDR is not the greatest, but again, that's really not that important. And his cap ratio is pretty good. But I really gave him points over Zero Nerve in the sense that his cap ratio is better and his game win percentage is better. KDR isn't as good, yes, but on CTF, KDR doesn't really matter all that much. Okay, and then 4th for the month is Jules. I hope I'm saying her IGN right. I mean, that's how I would imagine you would say it. Am I spelling it right too? Okay, I am. She has a 64. This train. She has a 64% game win. 64 game win percentage. I don't know how to speak. Her KDR is pretty good, and her cap ratio is actually good too. It's not the highest. Where's my percentage? There's my percentage. So yeah, she is 4th for the month. And if you want to know like where these people stand on like the actual leaderboard, Jules is like 20th. Unhot is like down by 20th too. And so is he's like 23rd. He or she, I don't know who statistical is. But like Oklahoma was 1st on the leaderboard. So that's why I don't really like the leaderboard system on MCC, because it doesn't really take into effect of a lot of things. So 3rd for the month is, oh god, I'm not going to say this right, Sir Zetri. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I would say it. He has a 68 game win percentage. Um, which is really good. His KDR is not that good. He's just barely getting 1 kill per death. But it's pretty good. Because his cap what am I saying? He's really high up because his game win percentage is really high up there. Um, his game win percentage and his cap ratio is really high, so that's why I put him at third. And like I said, KDR I really didn't put much into effect. It's just kind of like the third tier for me if there was someone like tying on the other two things. Did I type that right? I I I didn't type some of these right. I didn't type that person right. You know what? I'll go over this after the video. So second for the month is Sir Ningam, and he has a really good game win percentage. He has a 75 game win percentage, which means he wins math. He wins 3/4 of the game he plays. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. He has a phenomenal KDR, a 3.2 KDR, and the thing that he kind of struggles on is his cap percentage ratio. It's not the best, but it's up there. Okay, and number one for the month is really no surprise after I looked at his statistics, because it is literally the best overall on everything, except for the cap ratio, but everything else aside is the best. So number one for the month is Jep. His name is Jeff, so I always call him Jeff, but his IGN is Jep. He has a 77 game win percentage, which is the second best of the month. The best game win percentage of the month actually belongs to me. I had a 79% game win. A 79 game win percentage. Oh my god, I cannot speak. But again, I didn't want to put myself on here because people were going to be like, oh my god, you're just making yourself high up there because it's you. My KDR is not that good either, and neither is my cap ratio. But the only thing that I am good at is my game win percentage in that sense. But anyways, Jeff also has the best KDR of everyone on the server, for the month anyways. A 3.8 KDR, and his cap ratio is also better than Sir Ningam, so that's why I put him at first with a cap ratio of 40%. So just a quick finish of things. Riley gave me this idea to add 3 tier things for the monthly thing. So I'm gonna do most caps for the month, most kills for the month, and then most wins for the month, which would be the overall top tier player. Sir Ningam got the most kills of the month. He had 6,855 kills. The most caps goes to Pierre May. I really hope I'm saying her name right. She had 496 caps. And I'm looking this at literally midnight of the last day, so this is pretty much exact, really. The most wins for month of July, which basically is number 1 on the total MCC leaderboard for the month, goes to Oklahoma. Oh, I keep spelling his name wrong. Excuse me. He had 962 wins for the month. So those are just 3 separate categories for people if they weren't on here, but all of those people were on here at one point because basically it goes by stats, which I did put into effect on this. This is everyone for the month of July. This is the top 10 anyways for the month of July. And I'm going to be doing this every month. So at the end of August, I will do this again, and it'll probably change. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. I kind of thought it was a fun thing because on the last video, everyone really seemed to like when I did the best CTF players of all time. So I'm gonna be doing the best CTF players of each month from now on. If you guys like this video, please let me know in the comment section what you thought of this. What do you think about my top 10? Again, it is a little bit more of like my own judgment, but I solely based it on stats, and I think honestly I can back it up for the most part. Really, I don't really see anything wrong with how I back this up. But if you think I did back something up wrong, let me know. Um, but yeah, again, you have to be on the first page of the monthly leaderboard at the end of the month for me to even consider you to be on this list. So leave a like if you thought this was kind of nice. If you want to see this plot, just go to creative on MCC and type plot Tyler Taco Bell 2. I think that'll work. I think plot 1 is not, my first plot is not this. You'll have to go to plot 2. I don't know commands on creative. I'd never go on here. But this is my second plot, so I don't know what you got to do here to come see this. And I will update this next month. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please comment on what you guys think of this. And I will see you next week for a regular CTF video. So I'm only going to do these at the end of each month. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember to live Moss. Goodbye.